Hey guys, Monster here, coming with a quick review for Anchorman, as I said I would do, since I'm hoping to see the second one tomorrow. And yeah, just so you guys know, this review is going to be kind of washed, because I did not realise that Anchorman was out tomorrow till really recently, and yeah, I would have reviewed it earlier otherwise, so I haven't had a chance to rewatch it, but I doubt that changed my feelings on the matter anyway, on the film anyway, so yeah, anywho, let's get into it. So first of all, the storyline for this. Now, the storyline is somewhat interesting. You know, it's basically just about a news team in the, I can't remember what century it was. I don't know, I think it was the 80s. Was it the 80s? Might be the 90s. I don't know. It must be in the 80s or 70s. I don't know when it was. But yeah, it's about a news team, basically, and the fact that they are more or less just sexist, I guess racist, and I guess homophobic. I don't know. They only really covered sexism in it, and that's more or less what the storyline is. Oh yeah, and there's kind of rival news teams going about, and they have really like weird gladiatorial combat style fights. So yeah, evidently whoever wrote the script for this film was high as fuck. And the storyline, it's somewhat interesting, but it's really fucking weird. It's really weird. I don't know what I think of the storyline. The storyline is just, yeah, it's, I don't know. I guess it's original, but I don't really think it's original in a good way. So I'll probably give it a 7.5. The characters are decent. I think the character Will Ferrell plays Ron Burgundy is actually the worst character in the entire film. I mean, he even recently turned up dressed like that character to a comedy award show or something like that, and it's hilarious because no one in the audience was laughing at anything he was saying, because he can't do it naturally. All I can see him as is Will Ferrell. I cannot see him as anything else. No matter, it's just Will Ferrell doing a weird accent. That's basically all it is, and dressing himself up. That's the thing. No matter what Will Ferrell dresses himself as, he's still just Will Ferrell. His character doesn't change. His clothes change and his accent changes. That's all it is. He's not skilled enough to do something like that. Something like you know, Sacha Baron Cohen does, who you know, as he turns up as Borat, Bruno, Allergy, all them people, he does it so naturally. It works. Will Ferrell, it just doesn't work for him. So yeah, his character I'm not a big fan of. The other characters I do think are a lot better. Brick by Steve Carell is probably the best character in the film. Got some other characters in there. You got, what's the name? Paul Rudd in there, which I was really surprised about, and he's just pretty decent. And yeah, so I don't really, the characters, they're decent, but they're not amazing, and Ron Burgundy is by far the worst character of the film, in my opinion. And I don't know, I guess I'll give the characters a 7 as well. The acting is, for the most part, great. Again, Will Ferrell, I don't think he's that great of an actor, he's more just a comedic presence. But, you know, people like Paul Rudd, Steve Carell, and then there's some cameos, which was the best part of the film. There's quite a lot of cameos in the film, which I loved, by some great comedic actors, and the amount of people you see in it. Oh yeah, Vince Vaughn's also in it. So yeah, the acting is good for the most part, but again, at the same time, Will Ferrell, I don't think he's that good of an actor. I think he's funny. I think he does have his moments where he is actually funny, but I don't think he's that great of an actor. So, acting overall would probably be an 8. The humour in the film is what I have the biggest problem with. It's just not that funny. It has its moments. There's a couple of jokes that hit, a lot that miss, and yeah, I'm not a big fan of humour. Also, it drags on for way too long. The film drags on for like, I don't know, at least half hour longer than it should, and yeah. The humour just, it's more or less flat for the most part, I found. I didn't really find it that funny. I know this has a cult following, but the humour, it just didn't work for me. I'll probably give the humour I'll give the humour a 6, and that's not good for a comedy. So overall, guys, it's okay. It's nothing amazing. It's a very, very average film in my opinion, and yeah, I'm just not a big fan of it. And I'm hoping the second one's better, but for this one, I'll give it a. Oh no, I think I'll give it a 6.5, guys. Overall, it's not terrible, as I said, but it's just it's average. It might be a little above average. I'm rating it higher than I want to. I'm in my mind, I just want to give it like a 5 or 5.5, but they tried, and there's a lot of elements in here that are actually pretty interesting. Not funny, not really that enjoyable, but you know, I appreciate how much they tried with this film, and that's why I'm rating it higher than I want to. I'm hoping the second one is better. The trailers for the second one is better than the first film entirely, but then the trailers for this is the end were great, so I don't know, we'll see what happens with that. And yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed that review. No, it's not the most positive in the world, but oh well. And yeah, Sasmos50 signing out.